Hi guys, welcome back to Mystic Moonwitch, back at it again with another reading. And remember, please use your discernment, not every reading is for you. So let's get into it. I got my moon deck today and we are using Archangel Michael today because I felt called to do some Archangel Michael work with you guys. Also, I feel like this collective also needs to know to just detach from a certain situation and just let things unfold. And that's something that I've been trying to do as well. So I'm always learning from my collectives what I need to incorporate in my journey too, so that it helps all of us. And yeah, I wanted to let you guys in on that. So let's see, from detaching certain situations right now and just letting things play out and knowing that you're always protected. Okay, so for this collective, remember, I'm here to confirm how you are feeling, not to tell you how to feel. So let's see how this collective is doing right now. You're very close to achieving your goals, so keep striving and thriving. Yeah, release negativity. Do not have any, like, literally from detaching the situation, but don't think of it so negatively, okay? And then we also got you and your loved ones are protected, and you are good enough because you are good enough. And a win-win outcome is in the forecast, so get ready. I feel this week you guys are gonna have a really big win for this collective, so I'm very proud of you guys on that. And then I want to see also what other I feel honestly though, hold on, I feel honestly being called to like let you guys know too is that whatever you have worried on, like, just know that you have your guides, your spirit team, whoever you pray to. If you pray to anyone, energy source, God, whoever it is, you could call upon your guides and they will let you know. Bring love into the situation, yeah. And then don't let your past hold you back. So don't let any past beliefs or past mindsets try to get to where you need to be at for this this journey that you're in. Okay, so I want to get tarot to see how you guys are gonna be moving within this week. So within this week, I want to see how your energy is gonna be so far, and then from there on, how you have to be currently within the month of April. So, and I feel like April's gonna be a really big, like, bam, 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 like just a whole bunch of stuff for this collective too. So I love that. I love that energy. So you probably got a lot going on like myself. But here we go. For the collective, how are they going to be feeling within this month of April? For the collective that is watching, how is Spirit seeing you guys? How are they seeing you? Okay, King of Swords. So definitely guarded with your boundaries. And I would say a little bit of ego might get in the way. So don't let that ego try to get in your way at all. Yeah, Ace of Swords, guarded and protected. Both of you, well, I said both of you guys. Chinelas. It's probably a two-party person in here. So it's probably you and somebody else that you, or well, separate energies in a different way that I'm getting right now. But King of Swords, Ace of Swords, so a lot of swords, and justice. Yeah, justice will be served. So there's gonna be that not a dilemma, but a resolution to what needs to happen for this collective. And yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Money. So your finances, the wheel turning in your favor within this whole month for this collective. So I love that. That's enough said. I'm gonna leave it at that. Look, and the Chariot coming in hot, so be ready, stay ready. That's why they're preparing you right now on the detaching yourself from the situation. That makes sense. Detaching yourself from the situation, and also not letting your past hold you back on limiting yourself, because you should never limit yourself of what you could do, what you can achieve, because anyone can achieve what they want to do in life. It's just changing your mindset and making sure that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for it. And it's stepping into that unknown, because literally, like, for me, I'm gonna give you guys an example. For me, on my journey with doing UGC, right, that's something that I stepped into the unknown, and it has opened so many doors for me and still continue to open so much stuff to where I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm experiencing more within what I need to create in content, and just so much that I'm still learning and growing with, knowing the tactics, how to pitch myself to brands, and just a whole bunch of stuff, right? And that's something that I want to encourage this collective to, that I just feel like you have something in mind that you're holding yourself back, and you shouldn't hold yourself back, because that's that fear and ego, which we had on that, of telling you not to go for it, or like that past mindset. And I feel like this collective, you guys are like a go-getter. You don't care what people think about you. You're like, that's your vibe, that's how you perceive yourself, and like you don't care what people think. You shouldn't care what people think also as well. And you don't seek validation. This collective does not seek any validation, which is awesome. I was gonna say amazing. You probably love Pitch Perfect. that came through. But yes, literally, like I said, the wheel turning in your favor for this collective, and especially when it comes to finances, a big wheel is keep on turning for this collective. And how we had justice serving to your table. Like, there you go. What are you gonna do now that things are working out for you? What are you gonna do when things are getting better than you expected it to be? And that's also another affirmation that you could tell yourself, like in the morning, right, on your day, right? You could say, universe, why is it that everything always works out for me? Why is it that there's so many opportunities that are better than what I expected it to be? Like, these things that you implement to yourself, you could say it in, this is why I talk about glamour magic in my book and stuff. If you want my book, let me know. But I talk about that, your mirror work. That's what I talk about. Where you're talking to yourself in the mirror and you're saying your affirmations. You could say it in the mirror, and you have that confidence in yourself, knowing that you believe in that. And if you know that it's true to you, because you have that already belief in. And once you do that, you start getting that habit of knowing, yeah, I can make it happen. I could do this and that. And everything starts to unfold like you never expected it to be. And trust me, I've noticed that ever since I started doing with my glamour magic, my mirror work, and everything literally like this, because I put in the work. I do it not just waiting around and then, no, that's not how it works. Or how people think manifestation works like that either. That's so wrong on that. But when you wake up, right? You wake up in the morning. What I do, and people, if you don't, well, if certain people don't do this, it's a habit, right? You want to build consistency within your habit. I always get up, fix my bed in the morning, and then go to my mirror, work, do whatever I need to do, restroom, whatever, and then be talking to myself, looking at myself directly, knowing, okay, I do this. I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm vulnerable, I am grounded within my energy and space. And different stuff that I do with my glamour magic that I talk on, that you guys could use too. So I have a little tips and tricks if you want to know about that. But there's just so much on that. And then also I do have my affirmations on my wall that I say every single day as well, to affirm myself. And then I carry on my day and I let things unfold. And Lord and behold, what do you know? There's so much stuff unfolding, girl. So on that. And confirmation burp, sorry. And I feel this collective, y'all are, if you start doing that, just watch how things start to get so much better than expected. And the universe will show you. Your spirit team, your guides will show you just to surrender to the divine, surrender to your God, source, whoever you pray to, and just let things ride. Okay, just let it ride. And watch. You'll be surprised at what happens. And let me record this other part, because the thing's going to end right here on the 10-minute mark. So we're going to get Archangel Michael on the deck here for this collective. Okay, so for this collective, I know Archangel Michael has something for y'all. Like, I already feel, because I was curious and I asked him some stuff. And he was like, girl... I already was like, oh yeah, I already know. Like, the answers are always within you, by the way. And it's always, I feel like sometimes I have to reassure myself, but then it's like, wait a minute, like, I already know the answers to it. So, but I could sense that he was like, like, here we go. But anyways, Archangel Michael, you probably work with Archangel Michael already, or you probably need to work with him. So for this collective, how is Archangel Michael? Yeah, write about your thoughts and feelings for this collective. How are you feeling within the situation that is unfolding for this collective, especially in the month of April? So I hope you guys blew your cinnamon for the first of the month. And your children are being watched over by angels. So definitely, I see this, I allocate this one as where Archangel Michael is taking care of your inner child for on that. So your inner child, he's guiding you to go for your opportunities, go for the things that excite you, you know? Don't be so stuck in society's way, how they see it, because literally, I mean, you're gonna listen to rules and how people demand stuff and everything like that. Like, that's just bull on following society's expectations on that, which is so like, ugh. Anyway, prayers will help the situation. So he's already guiding you to work with him. He is guiding this collective to work with him. And if you haven't already, I suggest you look up more information about Archangel Michael. And yeah, sense of humor, literally. I tell you, he has a good sense of humor. He wants you to enjoy life and just don't take it so serious. Don't take it so serious. Like, it's not that serious, bro. Like that, that type of vibe is what I'm feeling. And then detach, literally, look at that. Confirmation, detach from the situation. Didn't we just say that for this collective in the beginning? Detach yourself from the situation because you don't have to worry about it because everything's going to be working out in your favor. And it always works out in your favor. Another affirmation you could tell yourself: everything always works out for me. Like, everything, the universe always makes things, you know, everything work out for me. And I don't have to worry about anything. And just go on about your day. You know that we know that life isn't perfect, but it's how you perceive it. If you go through a bumpy, you know, obstacle, right? It's how you perceive it, how you're gonna take it front face, and how you're gonna react to it as well. So watch how you react to things within this week and then this whole month of April, and just see it from a different perspective, this collective. You'd be surprised on definitely seeing it from your higher self, knowing, okay, if you catch yourself too, like handling things better along the way, because it is consistency. It's not like an overnight thing, right? To do it like that, because believe me, I've been learning through that to tell you guys, and it's now to where I'm already accustomed of catching, like, oh wait, why did I acted on this situation? I should have handled it a little bit better, this situation. And it's literally how much I've grown within my journey to where I'm having more within my self-awareness. And I feel like with this collective, your self-awareness is there and is just trying to make sure, like, okay, just to be calmly, kind, compassionate approach to when things get a little upheaval, trying to see how to handle it in that certain situation. But I feel like this collective will get it easily. Like, you guys will understand, oh wait, I should have not acted this kind of way. I should have handled it a little bit better. Let me, if something happens like that again, or a different, you know, circumstance or dynamic on that, I know that I'll catch myself and do it better than that, than how I approached it this way, if that makes sense, for this collective. So I know that you guys will do good, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this beautiful collective reading. And if you want to book a reading with yours truly, and also if you want to get more information on my Glamour Magic book, all the details, all the affirmations that I use on a daily, and how things always work out in my favor and everything like that, I highly recommend you get my book, because I go all throughout of what is Glamour Magic, what is mirror work, how to work with deities, how to do so much on that. So yeah, let me know, DM me. As always, you guys know that I will not DM you for a reading. If someone does that, they're scamming you like that, okay? Okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on next one, okay?